everyone, welcome back to YAHWEH'S Perspective. It is your host Florence K, and today I'm here with some lovely girls. Hi. And they're going to introduce themselves now. So I'm going to start off with, introduce yourself all the way.
Okay. Hi, I'm Jane. I'm excited to be here. This is my first time, obviously. And yeah.
Hi, my name is Jemima. This is also my first time, and I am excited to be here as well. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Odette. This is my first time, and I'm excited to be here.
Hi, my name is Janice. This is my first time. I'm here by my own will.
What do you mean? What? Did I force you here? No?
No.
Okay, so... But yeah, we're actually missing one person. She got sick, so she had to go. Hi, Jesneil. Everyone say hi, Jesneil.
Hi, Jesneil.
Yeah, she had to leave, so we're just going to have to do it without her today, and hopefully she comes back for another episode. But I'll just tell everyone, what you guys heart to me or what you mean to me. I don't know, man. These girls randomly came into my life one random year, and they just told me that, oh, we're going to be doing dance, right?
Yeah, dance.
And that's how we got. I used to see them in church, but just never spoke to them. Yeah. Oh. And all of you in high school? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, high school.
Yeah. So I just never spoke to them, and then the first meeting we had, I'm not gonna lie, I was so nervous I had to bring my friend. Because I was like, I don't know about hanging out with these high school girls. Because before they go, I'm like, oh, she wasn't that cool. I was really trying to be the cool girl. I'm like, oh my God. I told my friend, please, I have to be cool. Where is my fun, Florence? But yeah, I don't know if I was fun. I was really very shy. And they were shy too, so it was a very good situation of shyness.
Yeah, I don't even remember the first time that I met you.
Remember.
Yeah, you can't remember.
No.
Me too. I just remember prepping for it.
Dance.
The entire meeting together, I just can't remember.
Yeah. Nothing.
Odette
yeah.
was scared.
Odette was scared?
You said she was scared.
You were scared?
Yeah.
Of what, me?
No.
Of what?
You know that Odette actually knew you from before? Because she used to follow, she followed you on Instagram before she knew you.
Oh!
She was your fan, or she is
Oh
your
my
fan.
God! Oh my God, we have a fan in the house, everybody. I'm joking, but wow. Interesting. But then when you see me, you're just like...
Because I don't know what to say. It's like, do I just go up to you and then start talking to you? Or
I don't know. I mean, I'm also thinking, if you just came up to me and started talking, I was like...
you'd be like, who is this girl?
No, not who's this girl. I'll feel very oh my God. Because let me not lie. Me too, I get shy. I'm not a shy person, but I get shy. So if you come up to me, I'll pretty much be like, oh my God, thank you. And then I'll think about it throughout the day. Just feeling so grateful that this beautiful girl says she likes my content. But yeah, that's nice. I actually don't remember our first meeting, but I remember prepping for it. But yeah, that's how I feel towards you guys. Now they are my baby girls. We see each other and we're like, hi. And we talk and we gist and they tell me about people that I don't know. I don't even know. And they just say, so, what's that other person? Aziza fell and hit her head. And I'm just like, who is that? They just gist me about people. Do I gist people about people?
No. Yes, you just say, my roommates.
Oh,
housemates.
Wow. Oh my. Do you know what? This is very dangerous. This conversation. Because you want my roommates to miss me. Because I can't even remember what I told you now.
I don't remember.
Don't remember. That's the thing. Forget. Okay, yeah. Perfect. Let's just forget it. Okay? But yeah. Today we're just going to be having conversations. I'm going to ask you questions. And this is like a big sis, little sis kind of session. And we've always had this, even without coming on the podcast. We've always had this conversation. So I want you guys to feel very relaxed and forget the camera is there and the people behind the scenes are there. Yeah. Really forget them, especially one. that one. Especially, so forget them and let's just have our conversations like we normally do. And the reason why we're even having this whole session is also there are other like young girls that I noticed that teenagers keep a lot of things to themselves and they're very isolated. And you're just also having this kind of content that might help someone that's very isolated to come out of their shell or feel comfortable around maybe someone that's older. How old am I? I'm not that old, by the way, guys. Let's start off there.
If you're pushing 30, you're old.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
thank God I'm not there. But the
You're
people
pushing
that
30.
are pushing 30,
I think you aren't.
I'm not, let's not talk about my age, but I'm very young. Okay, that's what I can tell you. I'm very young. And there's no slang you use today that I don't know.
Period.
Period.
You know, per. Let's continue. That gets turned off. That gets turned off.
You got
Please, I got it right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm still very young. In case anybody's doubting. I don't know. But I just said that. Anyways. I don't know how to even start. Do you guys have any questions? Let's start with you guys first. Oh, wait, should I start with myself? Let's start. Let me start.
Yeah.
You start.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, my hair is in my mouth. Okay. I'm gonna ask you guys to first of all, guys, we're gonna have a male episode, so don't come for us and say, "Oh, why are they all girls?" Would you come? But yeah. Anyways, we're going to try to have a all teenage guys episode too. If that works out, we're not promising, but we're gonna try. So for now, just listen to girl problems or girl issues. Yeah. Anyways, I wanted to ask you guys to describe a cool girl.
A cool girl.
Like, what would you do when you say someone's cool? Like, she's oh my god, she's such a cool girl. Like, what would you describe that as?
Can I go first?
Yeah, you can go.
Someone that buys you food.
Oh, so if
Yep.
you buy food for other people, you're a cool
Okay.
girl.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is the problem in this episode. The problem is the
Everybody's
for someone that buys you food. Okay. All right. Moving on. Who else wants to tell us?
Okay, I don't think that being a cool girl is like a set list of attributes, but I think it's just how people react or like how people relate to you. So like if you're just always in the know, if people always want to be around you, I think that constitutes being a cool girl.
Yeah.
Okay, so if people like you,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
you're cool. Okay.
Yeah.
You.
I don't think that anyone is really like a cool girl per se, but like, I mean,
So you're not cool.
I don't think.
I'm not cool.
Okay, that's different. No.
Okay. I'm just joking.
I don't know. Like, I don't think I think people are just people. Like, I'm not going to look at you and think that, oh, you're so cool, I want to be around you all the time.
Word.
Like, if
I
I'm
like
just
that.
drawn to you and I like being around you, then that's that.
That's that. So,
That's that.
So to you, there's nothing like cool. We're just people.
They're just special people to me.
Special.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
What?
It's subjective, yeah.
Yes, Janice. So do you want to
Yeah,
tell
like
us?
I agree with you. Like not cool people, but like people who do cool things sometimes.
What kind of things? What kind of things are tagged as cool?
I don't know. Like if you like, yeah, I don't know actually.
That's valid.
Very valid. But wait. Okay. So you said when people like you. So if someone doesn't like me, that means I'm not cool.
Yes, it does.
That's
what I'm
why
saying.
it's
That's
like-
why it's not like
Yeah.
there's no ground for like
It's
cool.
so subjective.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no objectively cool person.
Like I think you guys are cool because I like being around you. You know.
Okay. So cool people are the people you like being around.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
To you.
Just
I don't
like
know. For me, like I'm trying to think. Like when I was your age, I think cool people were the ones that were rich and
Yeah.
could dress nice. I feel like everything was so materialistic and physical, but
Yeah.
could dress nice and they were very pretty in my eyes. Some people didn't find certain people pretty, even but in my eyes they looked pretty. Cool was also being like the girl that everyone wanted to be friends with. Like I would call that to be like the cool girl at that point. But it's really great. Like I said, Yahweh's perspective is all about sharing and learning.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like I'm learning from you guys to see that, okay, cool is actually very subjective. That's
Yes,
something I've learned
exactly.
today. So it's like whatever you perceive as cool is cool to you.
Yeah.
Like there's
Yeah.
no band like okay, this is cool and this is not cool.
Yeah, because like when you think about it, like you said, like the people who you said like were rich and pretty, like it for me it comes down to like your personality and how you treat others in a way. So like I would just go
You
based
guys,
off of
you
that.
guys watch movies where like the mean girl, like she's very
Yeah.
popular and like everyone wants to be friends with her. Da 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 da. Yeah. So that girl is not cool.
No.
Not at all.
No.
All right. So would you describe yourself as cool? Would you say you're cool?
Just chilling.
Just chilling.
Chilling.
I love it.
Yeah, I have to agree with Jemima on this one. Just
Yeah.
living life. I don't think I'm cool or not cool. I think it depends on the circumstance, who I'm around, and like how my brain is functioning on that particular day.
Like,
I
what
can
do
be
you-
cool, but I can also be very, very not cool.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it depends on the people you're around.
Yeah.
So how does that affect you being cool? Like,
Because the vibe that they give off, I will go based off of that. And if it's like not, I would just like reserve and not say anything.
Yeah.
I mean, reserve is also cool, but okay.
Yeah,
So it
is.
depends on what.
Yeah, those
I'll-
people are very cool too.
Yeah.
When
people
you're
that
like,
don't talk.
yeah, and I'm like,
mysterious.
what's up with
Until
you?
you start looking like you're weird. I mean, that's the thing. Like, do you understand? I feel like also like society has like this bandwidth that it's not really clearly stated. That it's not stated that this is the bandwidth, but people can be quiet and we find them cool, and to the point where you're like, oh, she's just weird because she's not
Yeah.
talking.
Yeah.
Like if someone comes to talk to you and you just give like a one-word answer, like, oh, I tried speaking to her, she was not really answering properly. Like,
Yeah.
then you won't be like the cool quiet girl anymore. It's like the weird quiet girl. Do you understand?
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
yeah. So being cool, does it come from you or does it come? So because what I'm getting from you guys is like being cool comes from outside. It's kind of like
That's
a
interesting.
outside thing, not like a from you thing. Like, am I cool?
I think
or-
it has like a lot of factors, like both outside and inside together, that make like a cool person.
Yeah.
So like if you like, if I'm not feeling like in the mood, then I won't be cool to you, basically.
Okay, and that's the only part of it you can actually control, right? The part
Yeah.
that comes from you, like the
Exactly.
way people perceive you might not be 100%. Like they might not always perceive you as being cool,
Yeah.
but you can always determine how cool you are from yourself.
Exactly.
Okay. Right. Do you desire to be the cool girl? Like that everybody wants.
Absolutely
Everybody
not.
says, oh my God, Jane is so cool.
No.
Janice is so cool. You don't want
no.
to be? Why?
The thing with being...
I wanted that so bad.
Okay,
Because like if you think about it, like cool people, I'm very outspoken and I'm an extrovert, but like I just don't like I don't like being around too many people, and especially people I'm not like comfortable with. So being cool, like everybody would be like, I don't know. Like you said, they will want to be friends with you and stuff, but it's not everybody that you really want to be friends with.
Okay. Okay. I mean, it's always nice when you're the one choosing. I mean, when you're the one
Yeah.
choosing that, I don't want to be friends with you. What about you being the one that's looking and no one's choosing you?
I have a question about that. Like, if you're choosing, right, and you like, I don't know how to. I don't want to be mean to the person, but I also don't want to be friends with them. How do you like go about doing that?
Wow.
I think
She's asking me, does anyone have an answer?
I
Yeah?
just don't like. I don't think. Wait, can you say the question again? It was in my mind. And
If you're like the person that wants to be friends with you and you don't want to be friends with them, how do you like go about telling them that you don't want to be
right,
friends?
you just like have to set your boundaries and just be genuine. You don't have to like be rude about it, like saying, but like you just don't like click with the person. You don't want to like being around them.
You have to tell the person that I don't want to be friends with them. I mean, I'm just saying that does that conversation about I don't want to be friends with you have to happen?
I don't know, because that would just be awkward.
I think it's better that you tell them how you feel, so you don't feel like you're leading them on, and then they just feel.
leading them on in friendship.
No, because you can't actually.
That was funny, sorry.
No, because
Yeah.
they'll feel like you just make them feel worse. Like if you're just pretending like you like being around them.
I mean, I don't
Yeah.
think you should pretend. I think you can just be yourself. And I
Yeah.
mean, you just catch the fact that we're not cool. Like we're
We're
cool.
cool, but we're not cool
Like,
like
I mean,
that.
the Bible says we're called to love everyone. So there's a difference between loving someone and liking someone. So you might not be like, you might not want to talk to someone every time, but you won't be rude to them and you won't treat them as less. Like, so if someone wants to come in, if they are coming and they have like maybe they're going through stuff and they want to talk to someone, you can't say, oh, because I'm not your friend, I'm not going to listen.
No.
Okay, so you're called to love everyone, but you're not called to be friends with everyone. So, and also, I don't know, but there's this old thing about like some people can see you as their friend, but you might not see them as yours.
Yeah.
So that's fine. If you're just being you, like it's not about pretending. You just, for you, you've set boundaries that, oh, I might not share this with you because you're not my friend.
Yeah.
But I mean, feel cool if you want go off, if you want to share about your entire life to me. But I will listen, I will support you. But I don't think it should be something that you should expect the other person to say like, oh, because you're telling me about your entire life
I will tell
story.
you.
Then
I
I'll
have
start
to tell
telling
you
you that,
about it,
it's me too. I used to jump. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. But I'm just saying, like sometimes I know some people have that mindset that if they're telling you stuff, you have to tell them back. I said,
Yeah.
But guys, let's not do this.
It's agreeing.
Yeah, but okay, I get that. Hope that answered your question.
Yes.
Okay, all right. What was I asking before that?
Something about cool girls.
Do
Okay.
we feel cool?
Oh,
Something like
Or do
Yeah.
you want to be a cool
Do you
girl?
want to be a cool
Do you want to be? Yeah, I asked that, and but all of you said no.
Yeah.
You guys
No.
are so different from me. Like, I'm not going to lie. When I was a teenager, I wanted it so bad. What is the thing you think about most?
What?
What do you think about the most?
Like aspiring to?
No, not no.
Like
being
what is always on? Like, how do I explain it? Let me find a better way to ask that question.
Like what consumes most of your thoughts? Or like
Oh.
I speak English.
big English.
How to speak English?
No, she said big English.
Oh, big English. I was like, how is how to speak English the thing that clouds your mind? I said one thing you catch yourself thinking about a lot. Like you just notice you think about this a lot. Like I just be very honest. Don't lie.
Right now?
What do you think about a lot?
Like, if I would... I don't know how to phrase this. Like, it's about like my... Okay, right now, I'm very confused. I don't know what I want to be when I grow up and like at this state.
I'm older than you. I don't know either. But yeah, okay.
So like right now, I'm really confused and that's, one...
Okay,
thing,
that's
yeah.
one thing you think about that you
Yeah,
catch yourself
like
thinking
probably
about a
top,
lot.
yeah.
Top. Okay. Jane.
I think about. Well, I try not to think about anything, but when I do think, it's mostly about other people. I think what takes up most of my thoughts is about other people.
Like other people in what sense?
Like I'm always thinking about interactions, like either in retrospect or how I'm going to have a conversation.
Oh, my.
It's like it's so
Wow.
thought consuming. That's what makes up most of my thoughts. But yeah,
Oh wow, interesting. I do that a lot too.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
twin.
You? Is it twin?
I don't think about anything.
Like black.
Jet is
That
like
is
no
not
brain
true.
function. That's what you're trying to tell me.
No. But like if I just have free time, I'm not gonna spend that time like thinking about something, or if I'm walking, I'm not gonna spend that time thinking about something. I'm just gonna live in the moment and like wait, maybe
So
I
you
don't
don't
understand.
think?
No.
You don't think?
The thing is that like
Babe, you don't think?
No, but like if you're walking, how are you not thinking? You're like looking around, somebody's following you.
That's
or, like,
different.
No, but, like, I
These guys be watching too many crime shows.
no, I don't watch crime shows, but like I'm very like
Someone's following me?
untrustworthy. No, no, I don't trust people. So like I always look at because you never know.
Skeptical.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the word.
yeah.
No, you don't think. I want that brain function right now.
Oh, right now.
You don't think?
Yeah, like there's just
I'm
no
sorry,
stress.
I'm stunned. That's why I keep saying you don't think, but
I feel like everybody thinks, but not everybody is cognizant of their thinking. Like they're not really
What does that
reflective.
mean?
That means like they're not aware of their
yeah.
thinking.
You're not consciously thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you just
Oh wow.
It's in your unconscious mind.
yeah.
slay.
Period.
Did you say slay? She slay the unconscious. God, I beg. Okay, yes, Jess. So you don't think? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm still stunned that you don't think. But wow. Okay, Janice.
I think about like growing up and leaving.
And leaving,
Yeah.
like leaving
travel.
life,
Not what? No.
like leaving life, like
no.
Leaving. Like
leaving.
like
Sorry,
traveling and like
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
like that.
Jackpot.
Okay.
Like
okay.
getting out of Surrey.
Yeah.
You didn't have to tell them your location. Okay. But yeah, you guys, yeah, wow. First of all, I just wanted to, before I talk about everyone's mindset, I wanted to say that Odette, hold on to this unconscious thing. No, you don't want to say hold on to it, because as you grow older, there will be things that would want to come into this thinking, and you don't want it. Trust me.
Yeah, but like really, so like when you're walking, you're not thinking about like what you're
my
gonna eat
gosh.
later.
She lives in the
and-
moment. In the
So
moment.
you're just like blank walking.
Yeah.
I'm
in the
always
moment, she's just
thinking
looking.
about
I'm
eating.
walking. I
I'm
look
walking.
at the stars, the sun. I'm walking. I'm
I
walking.
don't walk in the night.
Oh.
You walk in the night.
No, I said I don't
Oh.
walk in the night. I don't walk in the night, so I'm not gonna see the stars.
Oh, sorry, no stars. Okay, the sun, the clouds. Yeah,
Yeah.
the tree.
The wind.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't see wind.
Whoa.
Sometimes.
Whoa.
You feel the wind, the tree, the house, that's how you just go.
The windows.
Wow.
That's scary.
That's scary.
Very, I wonder how
scary.
that will
Exactly.
feel, man.
So like you're basically like living in the third person.
Girl, what?
Just start, okay, now we're getting deep.
No, I think I confused myself then. Never mind.
But yeah, okay, I just wanted to say that, and please hold on to that before you start thinking about things, because honestly, there's a lot to think about. But going back to you guys and the things you mentioned, you're thinking about, oh, what would I be, or like, what do I want to do with my life?
Yeah.
Nobody knows. I'm going to be very honest with you.
I
Yeah,
know, actually.
I don't know, and I feel like there's a Bible verse that comes to mind: is all things. Is it all things? Oh no, wait, I'm gonna find it. I think it's not. It's not that. I think it's the details. I think it says that every detail of your life is being woven for your good. Like it's coming, everything works together for your good. But I'm thinking of a particular version that actually said that every detail of your life is being woven. If anyone can find it behind the scenes, that would be very helpful. But it's woven. So I feel like every decision I make now, and trust me, it took me a long time to come to this point of thinking that way, because I feel like I spent at least the only year that it wasn't so bad was maybe 2022, 2023, sorry. But I spent like most of my years here in Canada. I came here in 2017, so I've been here quite a while. But that first 5 years, I was just contemplating, like, okay, what am I doing? Because the things I find myself doing, they're not things that I'm necessarily even studying in school. If I tell you guys what I'm actually studying in school, it's very different. Like, I'm actually a science student, but the things that I do are very unrelated. So when people find out that, oh, I do health sciences, it's like, oh, I've just gotten to a point where I believe that every single part of my life would come together, would work out. Like, if I'm dancing today, it might not be dance I'll do tomorrow, but like something in that sort, something or some skill that I developed from dancing will be used in whatever I become. And it's also just living your life knowing that you're not the one calling the shots on this. If you can actually ease yourself of that burden of, yeah, I have to live this life and I have to live it well, like, allow God lead how you live your life, and that would guide you. So someone says it's Romans 8 verse 28, and it says, the TPT version says, so we are convinced that every detail of our life is continually woven together for good For we are his lovers who have been called to fulfill his design purpose. I want you to pay attention to one thing there is we have been called to fulfill his design purpose. So first of all, it's not, you have to get to a point where you're not living life for yourself anymore. I think I was reading a Bible verse yesterday. I don't know anything. Huh? I keep saying I don't know. What do I know? Okay. I was reading my Bible yesterday and it's Galatians 2 and it was talking about and there was a point where we were talking, I kind of got the understanding of how I should live life. I kind of live every day trying to be good, trying to be a good person, trying to please God. But we're not called to try and do anything. Actually, we're called to just live for God and to God. So if you're living to God, if that's your everyday thinking, I'm living to God, I'm living for God, then you're not the one that calls the shots. It's not your burden to determine what do I do with my life. It's kind of his choice, his design purpose. So like, okay, what's your, kind of going back to him and asking him, what's your design for my life? And sometimes for some people, it tells them directly like, oh, this is what I have for you. And some people, it doesn't tell them that. They just have to keep yielding, like obeying every single thing he says. And at some point, it would just make sense. Like, I was just about to share something that I've not even started working on. But I do like a lot of writing at work.
Yeah.
So where I'm working now has nothing to do with what I'm doing here and the degree I have, trust me. So it's another third phase of my life that I'm just like, okay, what are we doing? But it has nothing to do with what I'm doing here. But I have to do the newsletters, right? Yeah. And I'm that student that would always avoid any writing course. So if there's anything that requires me to write essay or something or do any writing, I hate writing because I feel like I prefer talking. So if you ask me to talk, I can tell you, but don't tell me to type it because I'm just like, wow, it's too slow. It's slowing my brain down. But I have to write at work. And honestly, when they first asked me to start this whole thing, I hated it. I complained, I grumbled. But obviously, they're paying you for the work, so you have to do it. So I started doing it. And then randomly, I got a thought that, why don't you start creating newsletters for another thing? And I was just like, if I didn't do newsletters here, I wouldn't have that. Like if even that thought came out, if it came to my mind, I would be afraid. Like, oh my God, I've never done this before. And the reason why that thought was very comfortable, like that, I would say, Holy Spirit speaking to you in that terms was very comfortable, is because this is not something you're foreign to. You've written before, right? This is just another dimension of writing. So. Everything about your life is in the little things. If you're playing basketball now, we don't know. It might not be that you play basketball professionally, but it might make sense that some skill or something. So don't take, like, there's this Bible verse that also says that, it's a Bible verse, but they say that you should be, whatever your hands finds to do, you should do it well. I think there's something like that, I don't know. Yeah. But whatever you find to do now, just do it well. If you're in basketball, if you're in dance, I know you're in those things, that's what I'm saying. But if you're doing anything, basically just do it well. And eventually it's going to make sense. Like, I don't know how. Trust me, I don't know. Literally don't know. But it's going to make sense. And then moving on to Jane. Jane, you talked about, like, thinking in retrospect.
Yeah, about, like, interactions with people.
Yeah. I feel like, honestly, I don't know. I have no answer to that. Because I do that a lot. And trust me, if I had a cringe moment with someone, I'll probably be cringing for the next 2 weeks before I forget. Or another cringe moment supersedes it. Like, you know, after another cringe moment that was just like, oh my God, that I thought that was bad. No, this is worse. I know. Man. So it's like, nah, I don't know. I don't know how to deal with that, but yeah, I don't know. I always think about it, and honestly, you know, that planning to have conversations. Someone told me something once, and I don't know who did. Whoever you are, thank you. The person was more like, the conversation. Oh, I know the person who said this. Okay, now. He said the conversation is not, when you're having a conversation, remember it's a two-way thing. So it's not, you're not the one that determines how this conversation goes. It's kind of like you have a 50% part of it and the other person has a 50% part. So listen to what the person is saying, because most of the times when we're thinking about having a conversation with someone and we start having that conversation, because have you ever planned to have a conversation and then when you have the conversation
It's so bad.
It goes so sideways.
and you're just like,
Oh God.
This isn't what I envisioned.
exactly, this is not what I envisioned. So I feel like it's just like listening to the person, and it's the person's reply that determines what you say next.
Exactly.
I mean, then if the person is boring, I guess we're both boring then.
Yeah,
I
like-
can't help. I can't help you. You can't help me.
It's just like there are so many variables when it comes to conversations, especially like imagine like having a conversation with one person, then you now add another person, and then there's another person in the mix, and then another person in the mix. It's like thinking about, okay, am I saying enough words? Am I making enough eye contact? Like,
Oh,
should
I
I
don't
wait?
look at
Oh no,
people
this
when I'm
girl, you're
talking.
very detailed. You say eye contact. My sister, I look at the ground. But I want to ask something. Like, do you feel more comfortable talking to one person or talking to a group?
Definitely one person, because there's so many variables. Okay,
No,
well,
I
No,
think like
because
two
this
or
is a
there's
three.
too much
Because like
focus
then
on
you
you.
like,
Yeah,
why
but
are
I
you
don't
looking
like
at
it.
my eyes?
Yeah, I feel like I need a lot of people, like let's say 4, so I
Yeah.
can just keep going and pacing. And when I find the one person that is as shy as I am, then
Yeah.
I focus on that person, because I guess we're in the same boat. That's what I think. But yeah, I can't talk to just one person. Honestly, even people that are very like also comfort level says a lot. If they're your friend, it's very different.
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah.
If you're a stranger, if you're extremely overconfident, I'm just like, who is this human? That's all that's going on in my head. Like, I'm just like, are you a human being? But yeah, oh my.
yeah.
It's funny how like you never know the things you have in common with people until you speak up, man. But it's nice.
Yeah,
So we have things in
exactly.
common.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, we're moving. Odette, just remember that Odette doesn't think, guys. I think I was saying that at the end of this
Oh, we
thing.
know right now she's probably just not even
She's not.
thinking.
Are you thinking about what we're saying? No.
But that's just here.
Odette is not thinking about what we're saying. Odette, that's scary, you know. But I love it for you. I want your brains right now. Like, I'm very jealous. I want your brains. I wish I could just not think. That would save me a lot of, you know.
Because even if I'm not thinking, like, I feel like there's like a small me in my head. And like she's either running around or screaming at me.
Wait, guys.
Honestly, but
It's like weird because
It's given inside out.
yeah. Oh,
Right?
yeah, it's kind of like that because like then
I
I'm
didn't
just
get the,
thinking,
sorry, what's this?
No, because like
Okay.
because like I'm alone a lot, so like I'm always in my
Oh,
head.
you talk to
basically.
yourself?
Yeah.
No, I don't talk to myself.
I talk to myself is not bad.
I-
What
I-
do you mean by you don't talk to yourself? I talk
I
to
actually
myself.
do. I do.
You do? Oh,
I
wow.
do, I
You guys
do.
see? So you were ashamed to admit you talk to yourself.
No,
until
because
I said
I
I talk to myself. Wow.
No.
Wait, yeah, because I do the same thing. I
You
won't.
talk to yourself?
Yeah, I won't like talk to myself out loud. But if
Yeah.
I wait,
She
but
doesn't think, but she talks to herself.
but like if I
doesn't
see
think what it
something, I'll be like in my head. I'll be like, oh, should I
Yeah.
like do this or should I not do this?
But that's thinking, though.
That's
I don't.
thinking.
I wouldn't
But then
classify
I'm
it
like,
as
what should I
thinking.
do?
You classify it as thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, I'm done. Sorry, Dennis. You say you're thinking about what? Growing up.
Not growing up, just like leaving and traveling
With
and
which
being
money?
done with school.
That
That doesn't matter. It's
You know what? I'm going
Doesn't
to be
matter.
very honest. As a person, I think my high school days, I mean, maybe I didn't, maybe I was really, maybe it's because I moved to Canada. And I just became extremely, I was always quiet. Let me not say I became quiet when I came. But I think it was an extra struggle for me because I didn't make friends easily when I first came. It was really hard. But my best days were actually in high school. Yeah, I was in high school in Nigeria. Obviously, I know that's very different from your own, like you being in school here in Canada. But I was in high school in Nigeria, and it was just. I mean, there are things I wish I did differently that would have made me even enjoy school more. But I feel like, yeah, my best days were actually in high school. It was pretty chill. I didn't have any responsibilities, guys.
Yeah, that's the
I
biggest.
think that's the biggest one. So when you tell me that you want to leave school, actually, school. Would you rather go to school or do 9 to 5?
9 to 5.
At least you're getting
These
money.
girls don't know what they are saying. Trust me.
No, 9 to 5 sounds terrible.
I don't
You don't know what
even
you're
want to
saying.
do a
I
9 to
mean, some
5
people have
actually.
worked. I don't know how our parents did it, but my mom actually, like, I can't imagine. Like, my mom actually didn't usually take leaves, but she would just work 9 to 5. I don't even know if she did it, but
I don't.
guys,
Yeah, I don't think I could like.
I'm doing it
sit
now.
down. I'll lose my mind.
Oh,
really
Mom, it's not
for
easy.
me.
I'll just be talking.
It's not
to
easy. You kind
myself.
of lose. I don't know what you lose.
Your mind.
Yeah, I know. I don't lose my mind, please. No. But I feel like even like you have to be someone that is very energetic, man, to even have a social life afterwards. Because I don't even want to talk to anybody. Or you can go to work now. You know, in school you can go and just listen, and sometimes maybe you're prompted to answer questions or stuff. But at work, if your boss is talking, you have to answer. They are paying you. You can't really like be like, guy, I'm not in the mood, leave me alone. Like, do you understand?
And that sounds so dystopian that like most people, the
What did
majority
you say?
Dystopian.
Thick
Let me tell you something. I'm sorry. I have a friend like this in one of my roommates. Let me talk about my roommates now. One of my roommates does this thing, and every time I say, so what does that word mean? Because let me not lie, I don't know that much words there.
I'm like the opposite. I'm like a human dictionary.
Yeah, I was about to say, please.
Yeah.
Meaning.
Please come down to our level.
Okay, so it just sounds kind of, should I say nightmarish? That sounds
Yeah.
like hyperbolic.
Like the worst.
Wait.
It's okay. It means I'm going for what? Because this girl wants to bust my brain. It's okay.
But like I just like working a 9 to 5, the idea of working a 9 to 5 and then having no energy when you come back home, and then you just have to cook and sleep and repeat for some people that's the whole of their lives. Like that just sounds so terrible, and I feel like that's the way that the system is
This guy
meant
that says
to
sounds
work.
sad. You're coming. You're coming. You come with us. You'll get there. She said that. Oh, it's just so boring.
But like on a systemic level, like of course like people find fulfillment in their individual lives while like they still work a 9 to 5, but I just feel like as a whole system it shouldn't work like that. People should work less hours to get paid more.
Do you know when they say that this Gen Z's are be Gen Z? Waiting, I don't know what Gen Z.
Gen Z,
Yeah,
yes.
Gen Z, they will come and scatter this world for us. Because she says the system.
The system.
No, but like
We are the change.
We are the change.
Right.
Period.
Fight.
Hell.
Our parents, are they ready?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. But okay. Any other questions before I ask? No questions?
No.
No? Okay. I'm gonna ask another question. So I don't know how like you guys' like teenage church is set up or whatever, but do you think church, what do you think about church in general? Do you think you're getting, I don't know what the English actually. Never mind. Forget about it. I was just asked like, do you think you're getting the answers you need from church? And if you are not getting the answers you need, how do you speak up and how do you ask for those? Do you feel comfortable asking questions in church? Like, what kind of questions would you never bring to church? I mean, church is supposed to be. And you remember, church is not like the buildings, the people,
Yeah,
right?
church is the
It's supposed to be a
people.
very
It's the
safe space for you
congregation.
to come, learn about God, communicate, ask questions. If there's something you're struggling with, bring your struggles. You find people to pray with you, pray for you, and people that even have history with the things you're dealing with. Yeah, so.
I think that our teachers at Teens Church do a really good job at like making a environment that's like safe to ask questions, but it's not only the job of the teachers, and I feel like the people aren't really engaged with the like content. I feel like they come to church on Sunday, they sit there, and then they go home. Like they're thinking about going home.
Just like when you said like
Yeah, because you guys look
communication.
very uninterested. Every time I see teenagers, I'm just like, why do you guys look like you don't want to be here?
Like
Because
we're forced
our
to be
brains,
here or
like,
something.
no,
Focus is not there at all. Like, I don't know why.
So what
But-
are people thinking of at that point? Because, sorry, Odette, why?
No, I'm not.
What do you think of? Are you engaging or you're not? Because like she said.
I think I'm just listening to it, and then, sort of I'm engaging with the people that are talking and the people around me. And then,
But
I was going to say
also-
that sometimes I also zone out. And then I'm just like sitting there.
Zone
and I'm
out
like,
into thinking. Or
No,
zone out
I
into
just like-
space.
Nothing.
Zone out
Oh my
into an abyss. That's scary.
No,
No, I feel like you're not just conscious of what you're thinking about yet, and that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, brain development stuff.
Let me not lie.
No,
everybody. I don't know what's wrong with
everybody's brain is still developing.
Yeah.
But like
That
for me,
is
I
true.
think also like for the teens, like what she was saying, like when we were saying like communication's 50-50, they don't communicate at all.
Yeah.
Who's
I
they? You
Like,
people act
because
like
there's
Wait, there's
Church.
no. It's like there's
No,
a
wait, do you know the funny part, Jack? Do you know what? You guys are so good at judging people. But let me tell you guys, these girls sitting here,
Oh my God.
what did I have to do to make you guys talk to each other?
Tell
Do you
us to
remember?
talk to
I remember when
each
you were
other.
forcing Jen and Jen to
Oh
be
my
friends.
God.
Yeah.
This girl, it was so hard. Everybody would just come into the room and everybody just go.
On their phones.
I feel like this is the devil, this thing. But it's fine. And then I come in. Do you know how cold the environment was when I walked
It
in?
was freezing.
And everybody was just like,
Frigid.
hi.
It wasn't that bad.
Oh,
that bad.
but you on the other end. I was looking at you. You don't even communicate. Now you're the one saying it. Wow, I'm impressed. Okay, continue.
Yeah, and that's also a problem with our generation. Like we are so bad at communication, and I'm including myself as well because I can't like communicate.
Do you think it's
yeah.
because you're growing up here in Canada?
Oh no, it's not Canada.
Oh.
It's like-
Actually, I
there's
feel
some
like it
people-
is to some extent because I wrote about this a little bit for psychology about how different, like your environment influences your personality. And
yeah.
Yep.
Ooh,
like
yeah.
in Canada, or let me generalize it, like Western societies, the emphasis on community and like interpersonal relationships isn't as high as it would be in like
In
other countries,
yeah.
like Nigeria, for example. So like growing up here definitely does influence
Yeah.
how willing you are to socialize with people.
Yeah, I feel like here's like no, like everybody's more like individualistic.
Yes,
Yes.
that's a perfect
oh,
word.
yeah, true, true.
I didn't even know
if
that
you
was a
like see
word.
the family dynamic here, like how it's different. Like most
Yeah.
times, like just husband, wife, the children, they don't really talk to like aunties, uncles,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
cousins and stuff like that.
Like extended family is
Yeah.
What is so funny?
No, this girl was just kidding. Aside comments are killing me. She was like, I didn't even know that was a word. But okay. I think so too, because I feel like I can compare the teenagers I see here and the teenagers I see. And if someone just moves from Nigeria,
Yeah.
It's very
like
clear.
it's a cultural shock.
they are
Yes.
they are fresh and they are very like outspoken. And then when
Yeah.
they see you guys acting, they have to now
They're like,
start having to
what's going on?
yeah. And I don't think it's a good thing because then you
It's
guys
not.
will tend to keep a lot of things to yourself. So it's not the church, it's you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a
The problem is not the
50-50
church, it's
because
you. Okay.
because our teachers are like older, so like they want to communicate more.
But,
But
like,
like I don't think we don't trust anyone.
yeah.
We don't trust.
We don't.
people.
Oh, trust is a thing.
Yeah.
Do you think
Yeah.
trust
we
is
don't
missing?
trust
Yes.
anybody.
Okay, I would really like to.
I
If anyone is listening and you are like, I want to find out if it's not our own church. Our own teenagers from them. If you work with teenagers or you are a teenager and you're in another part of West
America?
West America, not America,
North America.
North
the West.
America, please. You see what I
We mixed it
in
together.
Western world.
Yeah, I was like going to Western world, but I was like, if you're in North America, share. And if you work with teenagers in Nigeria or in any other country where kids are very outspoken, also share, like, what do you think the problem is? Because honestly, I went to Nigeria to visit last year. Yeah. I went to Nigeria to visit. And these kids, when they were doing Christmas stuff, you see the children were dancing. They were carrying the mic. I say, yeah. The children in my church, if they can't, when they'll be dancing at the back, when they get on stage, they'll be like. And you know when I see teenagers coming to church,
Yeah.
you guys look like you're just like,
I don't want to be here.
my mom forced me.
Yeah.
It's giving that vibe. My mom forced me. So I want to understand. Do you have something to say, Jess?
Well,
Janice?
for me, I like this. Like I don't know how to say this actually. Like I think routine, but like not like routine, but like when like every day looks the same, like is driving me crazy, basically. And like I like no, and it just doesn't feel real. Like everything doesn't feel real. Like 'cause it's like the same
exactly.
thing
Yep.
over
It
and
feels.
over
It
and
doesn't
over.
feel like
it's
reality.
like draining.
Just the same.
Wow.
Like
I feel like I'm
things.
living in delusion because I wake up every day at a set time to go to
Yeah,
work and come
Your
back.
routine is just to
Yeah.
wake up in the morning, and then for me, it's wake up in the morning,
Get
do
ready for
get
school.
ready,
Go
go
to
to school,
school.
come back, do my homework, eat, and then sleep. And then on
Yeah.
Sundays, it would be wake up in the morning,
Church.
get ready, go to church, come back, do my homework, go to
What
sleep.
do you want? What do you want to happen?
Longer weekends.
Longer,
that
okay.
is
We
the thing
just
we don't
want
know.
it. I think this is the that's signing a petition. Should you
Yeah.
help us?
Yeah. I can write it.
You will not. This one is going to be like an activist. It's already given that vibe.
You know, I got 100% in law.
Oh,
Yes.
Slay Queen.
Come on. Sorry, what's the word? Slay queen?
Slay queen.
I used to say slay queen before, so we're bringing that one back too.
Yeah.
Slay queen.
It's no longer outdated.
Okay. Wow, we learn every day. Well, yeah, we can sign a petition that they should make Monday to weekend, Abby.
Yeah.
You
Because
guys.
Mondays and Tuesdays are so off. Like those 2 days starting the week.
No, actually, I don't think you should come on it because, like, if you don't have school Monday and go on Tuesday, it feels worse. I think they should like cut school Friday. That's better.
Okay, yeah.
No, yeah, because like
I'm going to start advising the the educational
They won't even
institution
listen.
of Canada. They will
In
not
some
listen.
parts of the world, they have switched to a 4-day weekend, though, like in
Yeah.
Sweden, and it worked out perfectly. Production or productivity increased, and like,
Well, that's what
yeah,
people
because they have more
want.
See
time.
life.
yeah.
Because like, it's-
Hey, I was not ready
There
for
is
this
God.
generation. I'm telling you. Hey, the systems that we shake. When they say we just want to be at home and chilling. Wow, okay, impressive. But okay, so now we've established that the problem. What?
sorry, and another thing that like makes us here, like in the Western world, that like makes us like feel like
Small.
crazy.
Oh.
Not crazy, but
Not be
like
crazy.
no, like you know what I was saying before. Like
Yeah, we get
I was
it.
like not
Yeah.
feeling like real.
Real.
Because like you know we are always on our phones, like in school everywhere, and we were seeing people like enjoying their lives and like we want this too. But we always like have to go to school, do this, but like. What am I saying? It's like it's making sense in my brain, but it's not coming out. Like I don't know. That's why I say I don't know how to speak or communicate.
But I
It's
just
so
feel like
bad.
also I just want you to know that there's a time for everything. So maybe you're just in the phase of life whereby you have to go to school. Honestly, this routine thing, I don't know if it changes. It depends on the kind of job you have, though.
Yeah.
And the kind of life that you have for yourself. Yeah, I don't know what I can say. Even me too, I'm looking for the one that they will. If I can just stay at home and they're paying me, that's what I would like.
I think
but,
those jobs are like all tech jobs.
okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
You gotta break
Everybody
into
wants to
tech.
be a tech, whatever.
I wanted
now.
to, but like my math didn't want.
My math grade is too low. When I almost
Okay.
failed
And
math.
another thing that makes me not want to go to school is like the proficiency scale. Like when they convert that to like letter grades.
Exactly.
I was coming from Trinidad and Tobago. I was getting A's, A+, whatever. And then I came here. They gave me proficient, and then you change it. I
proficient
got
is
a
a
B.
B.
Yeah,
And then, like,
B.
I like last year in math, I got
Also,
an
the
A, then I
standards are
got
higher, yeah?
I don't
know if the
I don't think
standards
so.
are higher because
No.
you know how they describe a proficient? A proficient is saying that you understand everything at the level that they're teaching you.
Yeah.
So in my head, that equates to an A.
right.
But an extending means that you're going beyond what's being taught to
And
you,
you
and
can
that's
teach
what
it
an
to
A
other
is,
people,
and you
yeah.
can teach it to other people.
Like
So
So apparently they're teaching.
and it just makes me feel like I'm not. It's my. I don't know.
And it's
It's
discouraging.
working. Don't
Yeah,
worry. Auntie's questioning how that's yeah, but I mean, I pray that you guys will be better than your teachers. I think there's a Bible verse that even says that you be wiser than your teachers. So I pray you get to that point and they will not be able to take the A away from you.
Wait,
Yeah.
just to add on to what she said that it was discouraging. I think that when I put in all that effort into all my projects and into all my assignments, and then at the end of the day, my teacher gives me a proficient, I feel like, oh, why didn't I get an extending? Because I went beyond what was expected of my
Yeah, like I don't know what they want.
And then,
anymore.
sorry.
And then at the end of the day, the grade is like, oh, it's a proficient when I expected an extending. And then it's just discouraging. And I'm like, well, I don't even want to be in that class anymore.
Yeah, and then you keep
Right?
trying and trying, and it's the same thing over
Yeah,
and over
exactly.
again. And then they give it to the students who do nothing. And then like,
Yeah.
what are you
Like,
doing?
what did they do that I
because-
didn't do?
Not to be like rude or anything, but like I'm literally doing better than you. So
I
like
know,
why
I
why is
know.
your grade
Wow.
higher? Because I got an A last year and I got a C plus. And I'm like, how did I get a C plus?
Literally.
Wow.
And I actually liked math and I was doing well. And then I came here and I got a B and B minus. And it keeps going down.
I got C plus.
It keeps going down.
Maybe I can speak to this from the perspective of someone who like was doing really, really, really good in like elementary school and then came to high school and
Yeah.
faced like a block almost. I think it was discouraging at first, definitely, but I realized that you almost have to be a kiss up to teachers. Like,
Yeah.
always ask questions, always be engaged in class, even
that's
if you're
why I'm
not
sure you
really
won't do
engaged
that.
in class.
I only do that with certain teachers.
You said you when we're off camera, you said, "Oh, she was talking to me, and I did like
Oh,
this."
no.
No, okay, listen, because that certain teacher was just not it. Like there are
Okay.
certain teachers I will, and then that one is just.
I mean, and I
Yeah.
feel like honestly,
Distance.
if we're being honest, I feel like even like culturally, like the homes that if you come from like African background, whatever, they mostly frown at people that are very like they call it high service. Like you're trying to like like me, like that's very
Teacher's
frowned.
pet.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's not really like something that we praise. We kind of look
Yeah.
down on it. So like when you now come here, you now see people doing things like why do I have to do that?
like,
Yeah.
right?
Because like there you let your work speak for you.
Yeah.
Now you have
Yeah.
to go and speak.
But now you said now you have to go and
I
speak.
don't want to talk to you. I want to do my work
She
and
does not want
leave.
her work to speak. Now she wants her work to speak for her. She does not want to speak. I love that. That's the thing. It's also where I think it's definitely like where we are situated. Like North America is not set up that way. I feel I find the struggle even at work because you also have to be very like, oh, your manager did this, and me, I'm just like sorry. I can't really do that. So I get that. But yes.
And like I was saying, like the people who like they don't do anything, but then they'll just be talking to the teacher, and then they get boom, what?
Because the teacher likes them. So I feel like now you know what to do.
Like,
Let
what
your
do you
teacher
like?
Why
like
do you have to like me
Exactly.
to give me the grade that I deserve?
I don't know, but this is where wisdom comes in. You have to use
Yeah.
wisdom now. This is what they require. You have to be wise and just do what they need. And you'll be out of there in like 6 years or 7. I don't know. how
And why
many
do
years.
they mark you based on communication?
Do you know what? I would like to make it clear
that's
that I do
another
not work
thing,
in the
yeah.
education sector. So I really do not know. Neither did I grow up here.
Yeah.
So half of the things you're telling me, I'm just using wisdom.
Yeah, and my math teacher, he said he like put excelling in English on my thing. I'm like, what do you mean excelling in English? My English is getting better. He said because I don't. He said like he did it for like people who like don't talk because he thought they can't speak English.
You see, you're the one that's causing your problem. Speak in class and they know you know English.
That's actually
Wow, that's funny. But I'm going to go back to the fact that you guys said that the reason why you guys don't engage in church is because you don't trust the adults. Why don't you trust?
That was
why
that.
don't you? Oh,
say that.
why don't you trust? What do you trust? Okay, so you would say it's them. Do you trust? Do you trust adults in general?
Adults in general, no.
Like what? And
No.
what is it that? What is it that makes you not connect with like youth adults, or like is it that they're not friendly enough, or like what
Yeah.
is it?
I
Do
think
they
that-
look down on you?
It's
Some
not
people are
just
just
adult.
too pushy. I don't
It's not.
People are pushy.
some people.
Pushy. Wow. Okay. Like they force you to do stuff.
No, not like that. Like in a sense
They
that they
want
want
to
you
be
to
close
talk.
to you.
Oh, they want
They
to know.
want-
Like, tell me.
Yeah,
Tell me.
yeah,
Yeah.
like just
Do I do that? I do that.
no,
eh?
no. Why do you think
I don't know. I feel like
I want to be cool.
I'm cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Oh,
That's
God.
not
She
what
called me.
No, that wasn't what I was saying. I said,
That wasn't what you were saying.
no,
Babe, you can't call me cool and then take it back.
That's what I was
No, I
saying.
said I want to be cool. That's why she was. You were asking her if you do that.
Oh, because
But
I
like,
want to
yes,
be
you
cool.
are cool
I mean,
though.
I'm cool. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Yeah, period. Let's move on.
But like,
Yeah,
also,
period.
I think it's not just outside
Babe,
of trust.
please stop raising your hand.
It's like I just don't trust anybody. Like some people just don't trust people from experience,
Yeah, from experience, yeah.
word?
and it's hard to break out. I think it's something you have to like grow out of and probably need therapy for. But like,
Yeah. Oh,
believe
wow.
that.
Yeah,
She said she
yeah.
needs therapy.
Not
Okay.
me.
Not you. Sorry. That
Well, I'm
the people. Do you need? Okay.
No.
Just like, oh wait, I do.
no.
Okay.
I'm,
But okay, I get that. So it could actually be like experience that's making you kind of hold back. And
Yeah.
what could this and I don't know if this is what everyone feels. Like that would be very interesting if everyone feels that way. And what would you say these adults could do to make you feel more comfortable?
The thing is that it's not an issue with the adults. It's more of like with
Us,
ourselves.
yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. But like, if I want to get you to trust me, because I know you don't trust me,
Yeah.
so I'm not just going to wait and say, "Oh, one day she's going to trust me."
No,
I feel like that's what you have to do though.
Yeah,
you have to just
yeah,
wait. You just
kind
have
of.
to wait.
can't do
And
anything.
being patient is one of the best ways to show someone that already doesn't trust you that, this person might be trustworthy. They don't have ulterior motives.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
they're patient.
So just being patient with you guys and just waiting for you to come out of your shell.
Yeah,
What
that's
if
the
that
best.
never happens
Yeah,
and you leave
that's what I
and you
was
leave
thinking
the
then they will
Acceptance.
be fine. It's not
Yeah, like
acceptance.
because some people just like want to know your business, and like it's not your business to know my business because
Oh
it's
my
my
god!
business.
Do you know what? I didn't have a
I'm
business when I
sorry.
was your age. Trust
sorry.
me, my business was everybody's business. If you want to know, you better open that mouth because you can collect what? Oh, no, you can't woto. You're gonna you will get the slap because what do you mean it's not your business? Okay, but that's very interesting though. I would say.
And not
It's
just
not
adults
only-
in church too, like in school as well.
Anywhere, yeah.
Like counselors. I don't know what their problem is.
My counselor
Okay,
doesn't
so you
even
say
be there.
So you,
Like, because does this man work is the real question.
Does this man work?
I don't
They're
know.
paying him salary and he's not
I
in his
never
office.
see
Oh
him.
wow, interesting. But I have a question. So patience. Any
Yeah.
other one?
That's it.
That's really it.
That's all
Yeah,
of it.
because like if somebody like if somebody else is broken, right? Like
Oh,
Yeah, speak. No,
Let
no.
us speak.
Let us
speak.
like if somebody else has like got bit by a snake.
Yeah, we're following you. We're
I
following
think
you.
I like broken better than snake.
No, because that's the best way. If someone got bit by a snake, you
Yeah.
can't take the antidote and expect them to get better. You have to wait. Like they have to take it
and you have to
and
wait
wait
it
for
to
them to
work.
get better.
Oh yeah.
Basically.
I don't know what that analogy was supposed to bring. But
Yeah.
I'm really
I think
slow.
if you understand it, you understand. Like,
Oh,
but,
wow,
like,
she
you
just
get it,
said
you
I
get
don't
it.
get it.
Yeah,
No,
you know.
I don't
If you
get
know,
it.
you know.
Well, whoever knows, please comment so that I can note because right now I don't know. But okay, that's very interesting. So patience, and you're just saying, yeah, just patience. That's all we need.
like,
And there's really nothing that anyone can do that. Why are you?
Sorry, it was.
no, the
It
way
was really-
ideas just come,
Okay.
it just hit me.
Yeah,
Oh,
tell me. It hit you. Revelation.
No, it's like
Tell us, please.
it's like when I think I found a way for you to understand it better. Like if you say like if you're drinking poison and expecting somebody else to die like that,
Okay,
Have
okay.
you-
That's what you were trying to say.
Yeah,
okay,
before.
I get that one. I get.
you understand. It's like an older people thing.
I
I have.
It's the older people thing.
I just told you guys I'm young. So let's not do this older people thing, okay? Because I'm young, very young. Okay, thank you. Okay, is there any time that you felt misunderstood by like an adult?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I think
Always and
Oh,
forever.
yeah. Period.
Always?
like their perception
Yes.
of me just does not align up with who I am or who I believe I am. So that's where the misunderstanding
Yeah.
is. That doesn't mean that like they're a bad person. It just means that you just misunderstood me.
Yeah, and it's also like, wait, can you say it again? Sorry, it was like in my brain.
No, like I said, like their perception of me doesn't align
Right.
with
Sometimes
Got
you
it.
don't show people like your true self because
Because
like you don't trust them as well.
Yeah.
So like that's how like they'll think that
so
you're somebody
everything
else, but
about
you're
so
not.
when they misunderstand you, it's always more of like it's just assumptions that they have of
Yes.
you, not
Yeah.
certain facts.
Yes.
Okay. There's a lot of work. I don't know how to even explain it, but it just sounds like there's a lot of work when it comes to like getting through to.
I think
Yeah.
everybody needs.
So I was like, okay, so
therapy.
you're telling me to wait, but at the same time,
You're gonna pay
Yeah.
for everybody's therapy.
You don't have
Sorry,
money for
sorry.
that.
you're going to pay for everyone's therapy. I want you to be that rich, my love.
Actually, I'm planning to be a psychologist. So just hit me up.
Janice.
Did that just hit you too?
that just hit you.
Because she's always changing her
I
like
know.
careers.
It's fine, babe. It's fine. One day you're going to hit the one that will stay.
It's your too.
But okay, that's really interesting. I'm sorry. I'm trying to even understand this whole thing. That's why I'm quiet sometimes. But okay. And have you ever had to handle like a situation whereby you're misunderstood?
Yeah.
How did you handle it?
It just don't like
I just
don't say anything. Just like listen.
I just genuinely don't care.
Yeah, like I don't care if you like. Yeah.
If you don't understand.
It's not that I don't care. I just like I don't know how to react to it, so I just
don't
leave
care.
it.
Yeah, that's my mentality.
It's bad.
It's really bad.
No, I'm not saying like I
No, but like
I-
in
it's
the enlightened, cool way. Like if I don't have any handle over it, then I just
I just
let
leave
it
it.
go.
Like,
Yeah.
it's okay.
Sprinkle
And it's not like retreat with anger. It's just retreat.
Just like what you act.
Do you know, I think that's the thing that,
Not
makes,
with
that makes
resentment.
the adults even
No
more
resentment.
angry. It's the fact
Yeah.
that you have no emotion towards it. You're just like, okay.
Yeah, it's apathy, but like the good type of apathy. Like
I don't know what that
indifference.
means.
And I think
Indifference.
that also has to
Okay.
like deal with how we feel like in our head, like everything is just like over and over, same. Argue, you don't understand, I don't understand.
Yeah.
Okay, leave it, bye.
Leave it by.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
More to bump again for this time. It's interesting, you know.
oh my God.
Whoa. I am stunned.
And I don't think it's actually just I think it's like our generation because like how we always online. So like I feel like we're like not older, but like we know more and
Yeah.
we feel more. Like our
Yeah.
emotions are developing faster.
And more in touch
stuff.
with their emotions.
Yeah.
You just said your mom is not in touch. Or who
More in touch with our emotions.
More in touch.
I don't want to put anybody in trouble. Sorry. I'm having a very good time. I don't know why. Honestly. Oh my gosh. Wow, this is a lot of info, and I wonder, like, I'm just really trying to wrap my head around it. Okay, so you guys just leave it, and you don't say anything. I feel like I had such big emotions as a teenager. Did I leave it? No. I'm trying to ask myself if I left. Oh no, do you know what? There was a point in my life I was mute. I was not mute, but I just never said anything. Yeah, I hardly spoke. And then when I came to Canada and I had the freedom of living, then I became like a chatterbox. And then I crashed.
Oh,
And then I
yeah.
stopped. And then I got this like, okay, girl, what's going on?
Now
Then I
you're in
could
like the
regulate.
middle.
Like I'm just fine.
Yeah.
Flatline.
But I was very quiet because like there were just so many things I was talking, and it's like I don't have the power to change anything.
It's like
So I get it, but I also like it might be also frustrating for the adults that's dealing with you. Like, do you guys? I'm just gonna ask. Do you guys ever think like, how does this adult feel?
Always.
Sometimes.
Like
You do? So you consider their feelings?
Sometimes.
Or no, there's one thing about thinking that they are thinking this way.
and then
By considering that, okay, I
That's why I
might
say
be making mom feel sad or
That's
by
why I
doing
say
this.
sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yes.
Why not every time? What's sometimes?
I don't know. It's just sometimes because sometimes, like other times that are not the sometimes, I'm just like thinking about my feelings only.
Yeah.
And really, like in a really selfish way. So
Yeah,
I think-
okay.
I just like I do think about other people's feelings. I just don't want people to feel like how I feel. So like I'll just
leave
leave
it.
you
Yeah.
so you feel better.
Yeah.
I'll
But
be
but I
fine.
think that's too much burden as a child. Not a child, sorry. Like, yeah. As a teenager. As a,
Teenager.
anyone. I don't think like it's your responsibility
Yeah.
to, and that's one thing I want to tell you guys. Like, when you're considerate of someone doesn't mean you, not completely to the detriment of yourself. You know, there are some things you can take. Like, there's some things you can deal with, and it won't feel that bad. Like, you won't go back and start like. But when it gets to the point whereby you're going to hate yourself afterwards, like, why did I let someone treat me that way? It's more of like just communicating that, okay, I don't think we understand each other now. Yeah, but not necessarily like, I don't know. I'm not trying to pitch you guys against adults, but at the same time, I'm just saying like, I feel like certain times it's too much burden to just take when you're just the one taking all the time. Because you've just created this whole routine of, well, I don't have the power to change anything, so I'm just going to take it. I feel like that would you might just see it as a now thing in dealing with people, but it's going to translate into other areas of your life. You're going to have friends that will just treat you weird, and you just be like, oh, I'm just going to take it. I don't think that's where you should stay. Like, I don't think that's the kind of person you should be.
And like you said, like
No, I'm done.
Like the communicating part of it, like I feel like sometimes I just like think about how the talk or communication thing is going to go, and then I just don't want to do it anymore because I already assume how they will act. Probably not the best thing, but I just do, and I just leave it because why?
And I think sometimes, like, when you just do it over and over again, and then you try to fight or like say what's actually happening, you get the wrong. They get the wrong perspective, and then say just like, okay, I'm done, tired, and then most times, like, when you just like back to the taking everything, and like you just get numb at that point.
That's the toxic part.
No,
like,
and
getting numb
and
is
then
toxic.
you know, and then you explode, and then you numb again.
Let me just tell you, getting numb is very toxic. I don't think God created us to be numb people. Just saying. Like, the emotions that you have are very valid. It's just knowing how to communicate those emotions. People tell you don't speak when you're angry, because definitely when you're angry, a lot of things are going on, and you say things you don't want to say. So you go back and you think about it. So also don't speak when you feel very like offended or very like,
that's
oh
why
my
I just
God.
go.
Don't speak. No, but not that you go and never speak. That's different. That's what you guys do. Because I don't think you revisit it. But if you go back and revisit it, I'm like, okay, I'm sure these arguments mostly happen with mom, dad.
Ooh.
Or, sorry, friends.
Mostly friends.
Or just random adults. I don't think
Random adults.
But I just feel like going back and just having the conversations when you don't feel as emotionally attached to something, it's less of a toxic space. It's more like you've thought about everything. Now you're having that conversation. I just don't feel like, I don't like it when people just don't say anything. Because trust me, these are, if there's one thing I wanted to even share with you guys, like, if there's one thing I wish, there's a question here for myself, in case you guys didn't ask me. Like, one thing you wish you knew as a teenager is, there's a time to be quiet and there's a time to speak up. Just knowing, being able to tell when to is very important, right? It's not everything you take in. There's something called like a sponge. Sometimes you're somewhere and you just suck up everything. You don't know, but as I'm here, I'm soaking up the I'm soaking up the environment I'm in. I soak up how this person treats me, how that person treats me, and one day I'm going to, it's like you get to a point where by, okay, you're too full, there's nothing else, someone's gonna have to, like, and when you're like out, it's like you're bringing all these parts that don't make sense, because like the things you're supposed to talk about, you didn't talk about them. All you did was just take them in. Someone says something to you that was very hurtful, but because of the person's older, you feel very angry at that moment. But going back and just saying that I didn't like the way you spoke to me. Like I not even just that, like, I'd rather you not use those words. Like, there's certain words that are being used, and trust me, they would come. If there's one thing I will tell you for sure, whatever you soak in today, you meet it tomorrow, 100%. I guarantee you. I'm gonna tell you for fact. Like, I don't know, maybe not everybody's like me, but I just feel like you might not even feel it when you're 20 or 25 or 30. It might be some people are dealing with a lot of. Some people realize the trauma they've experienced all their life when they were teenagers at 50. Do you get? So it will come up again. So it's just assessing those feelings, because when you allow things grow, when people are complaining, like, mental health issues are very prevalent in your time. Scary. But it's also because of, I just feel like there's just a lot of things you bottle in.
And the disconnect from community.
100%. But that's the thing. That's also you being conscious of the fact that I have to try to make that connection.
But like,
I have to try to feel myself. You might not be comfortable or trust every adult, but the ones you trust, build community with them. I mean, if you trust me, you build community with me. But I'm just saying, wherever you trust, you build community with those ones. Like, you don't have to be like, oh, I'm close to every person.
That reminds me of a video that I watched that said something like, it's not everything that we observe that we have to take in and internalize. And like, it's not like every negative interaction or even the positive ones that we have to take in and always think about. It's okay to just have an interaction or have someone say something to you and you don't ruminate on it or like think about it a lot, and you just kind of reject it. But also like what you said, like don't like not talk about it with the person. Like you just don't have to internalize it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's it. I feel like we've had a good conversation.
Yes, so far.
Yeah, very, very good one.
Let's see how it goes from here.
There's one last question, and I think there's one last question for you guys. 1 sec.
Are we gonna play a game like in the other podcasts?
I don't know. I don't know. We've been talking for a while. I don't even know how long we've been talking for.
Where is it?
This girl just told me she doesn't know anything about me. Yeah, sorry. The podcast is on different platforms. Yeah.
And yes.
Yeah, just in case you've been watching and if you've not subscribed, I think this is the right time. Very suitable time.
Subscription elbow.
Yeah.
Like,
Just
What?
chung,
like,
chung.
Please,
share.
they will buy our boba.
Yeah. If there are ads, don't skip the ads.
Yeah.
Just watch.
And also, guys, on
sushi.
Spotify, you guys can comment if there's anything you're feeling. Spotify has a comment section now. Please comment and let us know. Yeah. But I think this is it. I don't have any other questions, actually. No, there's no other questions. Do you have guys have any final questions for me?
Yes.
Do you have a question?
Oh,
Okay.
Jemima has a question.
I have questions.
Questions.
Plural.
Yes.
Yeah.
Interesting.
This one is just like for everyone in general, like just to get to know you a little bit. Pet peeves.
Oh.
Peeves?
Don't
Yes.
look at me like that. If you say anything,
Okay, who wants to go first?
You're
Oh.
not.
I want to go first. So I don't really have pet peeves, but one thing that annoys me in people is when they don't have critical thinking.
When you don't have what?
When they don't have critical thinking,
So
like
that annoys you?
they're not always thinking.
She does not like half of the world. What?
Like if I see you and I see the way that you talk, I see the way that you reason, and it doesn't look like you have critical thinking,
Yeah.
She's attacking
I'm
me.
just gonna shut off.
No, because Jane is like an elite, one of the elite humans who like
Yeah.
think most of the time. So like,
Wow.
but you'll find people like
You'll find your community. Don't worry.
Yeah.
They might not be us. I don't know.
No,
Do I-
you guys are my community.
Okay. Okay. She approves of us.
Yeah.
Janice, don't tell us things. Pet peeves.
I don't want to be rude or anything, but like when people smell. Like early,
Oh.
early in the morning, especially in winter.
Winter,
What's
please.
going on?
Smell. I
Like,
thought you said smile. I was like,
no, but you said one of that smiles is creepy.
you're the one who said that. What?
No, I was like, oh no, you was like, why is she always smiling? It's so weird.
Okay,
Guys, please leave
it's
us
the
there.
frequency of
Yeah,
the
leave me
smile,
alone.
not the smile itself.
No, it's just when she smiles and she like looks at you like that.
It looks
Yeah.
like something's about to happen.
Scary.
Okay, so when people smell.
Yeah,
I mean,
because
I
like,
don't know why.
I got on the bus like early in the morning,
Jesus.
and it's like a strong scent. Like even some people
Scent,
perfume
you
not
call it
that strong.
scent. No, I don't think it's scent.
Aroma,
No, not aroma.
fume. Because it's been like weed at 8 o'clock in the morning. Please.
Oh my
yeah, I
God.
get that. I feel you. You?
I don't know.
Oh,
You don't
don't know.
Oh, that's
so she's not
Oh my
thinking
God.
stuff.
I'm really not thinking, guys.
Or well,
Forget me.
I guess something that would sort of irritate me is when I like go somewhere and then I see people that like I know, or especially at school, and then I talk to them or I have a conversation with them, and then at some point I just don't feel like talking, but then they keep on talking to me. That sort of irritates me.
What?
Like read the room.
Honestly,
Yeah, like at some point
yeah.
I just want them to just stop talking.
These are the problems. Okay, so when people talk to you, when you don't want to talk to them.
Yeah, like just stop.
Like they just keep on talking and it doesn't
Like,
stop.
Yeah,
I'm
if
like,
you
are
give
you
it
not
that-
tired?
Yeah,
Talk too much.
yeah.
Well, yeah, I get people that talk
Especially
too much. Yeah.
especially my teachers.
Oh my
Oh,
days.
listen. talk
people
about
have
it.
something against
Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
You people have something against them.
There's-
I cannot help you. I think we might have to really do this petition thing.
No, but like
What?
if I'm giving you one when I say, yeah,
You're
I'm
like,
You should
not-
like
come
get the
on,
vibe that
guys.
I'm not
Really?
interested in
I get that.
talking. Yeah.
Trust me, housemates. I'm not saying anything, but
Anti-flow pet peeves.
my pet peeves. First pet peeve. I don't like people that I have a bunch. That's what I'm saying. I don't like people that treat other people less. Just no, not gonna fight with me. Secondly, I don't like people that you want to know. Like if I tell you, fine. If I don't want to tell you, like
Yeah.
Like we're nosy.
Like you come
yeah,
on.
I don't like
nowadays.
that. It's just I'm like nah, not my
Like, it's not your
vibe.
business.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a new one. What's meow? What? It's not that. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
meow.
It's like yeah with that M in front. So yeah.
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 No, it's an N. It's yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys don't
Yeah.
even know the trend.
Yeah.
Tell us a pet peeve if you have.
Yes.
Burping. Like when you burp really loudly. I don't like that.
Yeah. And it
Yeah.
smells.
And like when people smack their gum like so
Like,
hard.
Janice.
Yeah. What?
There's certain,
I don't
never
smack
gonna lie. There's
all the
certain pet
time.
peeves that
I
I've
smack.
grown like.
Yeah.
Somebody told me that they didn't have, and then I started noticing it, and it became my pet peeve.
Yeah.
I think a lot of pet peeves are like sensory issues.
Yeah. That's a big one.
Okay. Any other question?
How do you know a real friend, and how can you be a real friend?
I don't have
Oh
friends,
my,
I don't
that's
know.
so deep. She said, "How can you know a real friend?" And how can what did she do? How can you know a real friend, and how can you be a real friend? How can I know a real friend?
I think it's hard. You just need
I just feel it just feels right.
discernment.
It's all in the feeling.
Someone behind the
Boss the
scenes said
building.
they give you money. I don't know
They
about
give
that.
you money.
But I feel like it's just how I feel. I can't force it. If there's one thing I know, I can't force being friends with someone or force someone to be friends with me. It just feels right.
Yeah.
Like I just like you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then some people
How
just
can
want
I-
to be
yeah.
your best friend. They'll be like, "Oh, you're my best friend." I'm like, "Oh, since when? When did this
It's like
happen?"
I'm definitely your best friend.
Yeah. I don't know about if you're my best friend.
Yeah,
but
like
Yeah.
I mean,
I think like even if you're not a real friend and you give me money, like that's cool. Like
yeah,
I don't
but
mind it. You could be
I
a fake
wouldn't
friend
be
and
more
somebody
friends
gives
with you
money.
just because you like.
She said you can be a fake friend and still give me money. Yes, babe. I don't even know what's
No,
happening.
you see, this is where my travel fund is coming from.
Ah.
That's true. I can feel money. I can't feel friendship.
Oh.
You say you can what?
I can feel money. I can't feel friendship.
Like, all the time.
You what? Mommy, yeah, you are doing this. God, I beg you. I pity the people in this generation.
What?
You know, thank you for coming to our podcast. Because right now we have to end it. I don't even know where we're going to again. I'm really done. But this has been very insightful and very
Wait,
fun.
you didn't answer the second part, how to like be a real friend.
How to be a real friend?
I think you just have to be a genuine person. It's not that
Yeah.
yeah.
It's really not that hard.
It's not. It's hard though. Some people
It's
cannot.
hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
be genuine.
I feel like you just have to be real. That's how you be a real friend. Honestly, I do know one thing I don't like. I don't like it when you can't tell your friend
Everything.
not everything.
Like when they're
The-
doing something
Wrong.
wrong.
When there's something like
Oh,
it's not
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Like you only tell them when it's good.
That's a really
Yeah.
big thing.
I think if you want to be a real friend, please be honest with your friends. Thank
yeah.
you.
And if they can't
Thank
take it,
you.
they're the one that's not being real.
Yeah.
Period.
Just be honest with your friends. That's the beginning, and your friend has to be if they have to be able to accept the
Yeah.
realness.
Yeah.
It's good for them. It's not
Yeah,
for
but
only
like
you.
some people like need to do it. Like what? Some people sorry. Some people like when they're like trying to tell people what's wrong, they do it in a rude way.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they always say that whenever you're saying, say it in love, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what saying it in love looks like, but
Yeah.
please learn. Just be kind. The way you want me to say it to you, you want me to say like Jemima.
That's why I just don't say it,
public.
because I'm afraid I will make you feel bad.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
don't
but
say
just say it the way you want it to be said to you. Like the way you want someone to treat you, that's what you should treat the person. So even if you see this thing is so bad that they are doing, don't tell them the way you will feel uncomfortable with someone.
Okay,
doing
but
it.
like, I'm not saying I have any smelly friends, but like, if your friend smells,
Friend is smelling.
but this is like, what's the word? Hypothetical, I think?
Hypothetical, yeah.
Right.
It's not a real
your
situation.
friend is smelling.
If
Just buy them roll-on.
No,
Buy them
that's a bit
perfume.
too forward.
Just buy them perfume. Just like, oh my god, I thought this would be like. I think you should make this your signature
but like,
scent.
okay, but
No. You think about that. Think about that. Like
Like, you can
I think you should make
No,
this
but I
your
think
you
signature
that's
can't
be
mask the
kind of
scent. You can't
offended.
mask the scent like of your body.
Body odor and
No,
perfume.
no. This is how you break it. Like when you just want to make it your signature scent. I think it would suit you so much if your signature scent was vanilla.
Or you
So
could
like that
you know
kind of
that,
sounds
you know
like
that,
it
I'm
would
like,
suit you
I'll
so
tell
much
you,
if
I'll
like-
tell you how to get there. You just have to like take a shower.
Yeah.
No, but that doesn't
Take a
Use
shower.
this body wash.
I use this body wash. No, maybe don't say take a shower. Maybe just say use this body wash.
Yeah.
And then when you're done, use this shower oil. And then when you're done, use this spray. When you layer these things, my God, you will smell so good. And all they're hearing is you just telling them they will smell good.
Yeah.
They will
Or
not
you-
be thinking like, oh my God, she thinks
You
I'm
can
smelling.
start spraying it on yourself and then slowly like go to them.
What? What?
What the hell?
I just lost the plot. I just lost it there.
She said you can spray it on yourself.
And then go to them.
I was like, oh, I think you need some too.
No, but
Okay. Wow, you guys are inventing. Wow.
No, don't do
You
that.
guys are inventing new
Friends
ways.
done.
That's someone else meant.
Like, I was in a situation in math, and like, this girl, I really, really do love her, like, as a friend, but I do.
This is what's given is that I love her butt.
okay, the thing is that she
It's
doesn't.
not a butt case. You love somebody, you don't love them. So if you love somebody, you can say, I
Yes.
love her, and she.
Okay,
and she
yeah,
smells.
I shouldn't have said but. I love her, but okay. And.
So do you stop loving her because she smells?
No.
No.
Okay.
I love her.
Let me correct the sentence. I love her and she smells. So in math, she was sitting right beside, like she sat beside me the entire semester, and
Especially
it
in
really
math.
affected my ability to like focus.
What? Guys, I'm ending this podcast because I don't know where we're going to now. You say what?
I said it affected my ability to focus. So like, I didn't want to be rude because the thing is like when something is affecting me, I'm gonna be rude. Like, so what I did. And take notes, everybody. What I did is that, like, when she would come in, I would like spray some perfume on myself. Like, that's literally what I don't know who said it, but like, I would spray some perfume on myself,
God,
and then she'd be like, "Oh my God, you smell so good," and I'm like, "Yeah, do you want to try?" And like, of course, she didn't stop smelling bad because like the issue wasn't perfume; it was like showering or something. But like, it kind of helped during that math because I wasn't able to focus. But
Let me tell you before, I'm afraid of this generation. Imagine I was the smelling girl, God, I'm not, but just imagine, this is how you're dissecting me.
No, but like I would be upset. Why are you smelling so?
No, but the
Yeah.
thing is, you can't even really judge them because you don't know what's going on. Also,
Yeah,
but like
yeah.
at the
Judging.
same time,
Every
it was
single
affecting
day.
me though. Like, I wasn't judging. Like, I do really love her, but
like there's Roland at Dollar Store.
Okay, it's okay.
Sorry.
We're done. Guys, we're done.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Please, if you guys know ways where we can help our smelling friends, please comment down below because I don't even know how we got here. What?
Send them lots of like shower routines.
I don't got money for that.
No, I mean like
on
of
TikTok.
videos.
Videos.
Oh, okay, the videos. Okay, that's free.
I love you guys so much. I'm just gonna be honest. I really do love you guys,
We
and
love you too.
I'm glad I have you guys. To be honest, like you guys bring a different perspective to life, and it's like it's very interesting, fresh, and I love it. And I just my
lemons.
hope is that you guys keep growing. And for any teenager that doesn't really have a community yet, like I said,
You can join ours.
these girls were not friends
At all.
at all. They never spoke to each other. So you will find your people.
Yeah.
And
In
I
due
hope,
time.
and I hope you find them quick.
Sharp.
But yeah, I really do love you guys, and I
Love
look
you
forward
too.
to spending more time with you guys and learning more about you guys eating sushi. Wow.
Over, subscribe.
Yeah. But yeah, subscribe, please. Share this podcast with a friend. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Yes or no?
This is going back to the first few topics.
I thought.
She's thinking. Leave her.
Oh, lovely.
Wow.
I think it was something about
I'm so rude.
not wanting to go up to the teacher, like not wanting to talk to the teacher. I was listening to another podcast and one of the girls, she was like, oh, it's because of stuff that's happened in or when I was younger, like I wasn't able to ask my parents questions because then I would feel like I was bothering them in some way. And I think that also relates to me because when I go to school, I'm just like, oh, I don't want to go ask someone for help or I don't want to ask my teachers because I would feel like I'm bothering them in some way. Yeah.
Wow, the thought came.
That's actually
No, but that's it. I'm thinking, sorry, this is trauma. Like, these are things like, there's like a
I'm
trauma response
traumatized.
now. So I feel like that would be another episode of us talking about like experiences and how they're affecting how we relate to people. Because I think it's very valid. I mean, yeah, I don't think I'm a shy person, but I tend to act shy. So.
I have one more thing.
I'm not shy, I'm just
Back to the
quiet.
pet peeves. People pleasers. I don't know if I'm one, but like I don't know if I could speak on it, but like I just
I don't think it, and also like
Yeah, I'm not. She said it's okay. She's like, I was one. Yeah, I'm actually unlearning.
yeah, and also people
Because it was like it was also like a trauma response. Like,
Yeah.
pleasing people. Not everybody does. Not everybody
I
does a
think it's
people
like
pleaser.
from the adults. Like
Oh,
when you're-
adults.
No. I'm not saying like adults are people like.
I think it's some people
No, sorry,
like
you're
want.
saying-
I'm trying to unexplain what I just said.
I think you're trying to say people who like want to be friends with everybody. Like
Oh no, not me.
It
I
doesn't
don't
work
like
that
I do,
way.
I
if
do.
you're
I never
Because then you're just going to
a friend to all is a friend to none. I heard that somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
like,
think that wasn't get
A friend to all is a friend to none. Wow.
I think that was
no, that was not anything I
Oh.
Eh? Jesus is a friend to all. Though. Hey. Hey, wait. I'm like, I thought the players at this podcast. Now I'm here. Because we're just complicating life and complaining. Someone
No, but
just told
Jesus
us.
is different.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, okay. Is that all? Any more opinions? When you give mics to
And let me be
teenagers.
specific. When I'm talking about
This
that,
girl,
I mean,
let me just say, don't even start this podcast. She said that. I don't want to say nothing. No, let me say, continue, say.
no, like, when I'm saying like, I mean like that's like in the aspect of men. I'm not talking about God when I say friends or
Oh, men, women.
Yeah.
Okay, good
I
clarification.
thought she was going men, like
For
men.
somebody, come on.
I was like, you. Okay. But yeah, thank you guys for coming. I love you guys
Thank
so
you for
much.
having us.
Thank you for listening to our podcast.
Bye, everybody.
And I hope this
Bye,
episode
bye.
is a blessing. Are you? I feel I pray this episode is a blessing to everyone that listens. And yeah, if you want to share any like teenage struggles, and if you acted a different way when you were a teenager, or you find very similar things, you find similarities. I don't know what I'm saying, guys. Just
Get
comment
it.
down below. We love you. Bye.